indulgence for a moment, I decided to come down here this evening because it's time for me to start scouting a new Paul Heyman guy. Now, a little bit out of character for a moment, I don't know about any of you, but personally, I am blown away by everything I have seen here in NXT. And while I appreciate those of you who are kind enough to chant the letters ECW at me, I can assure you that I'm here not to live off the past, but to scout for the future. And the future is right here in NXT. Inside that locker room right now, somewhere, is not just the next Paul Heyman guy, but the next Paul Heyman. Somewhere in that locker room right now is not just the next Paul Heyman guy, but the next Brock Lesnar. Somewhere in that locker room right now is someone who can own up to the hype and be the next Intercontinental Champion, Curtis Axel!
Just heard what makes Paul Heyman considered by many to be the greatest manager in the history of sports entertainment, captivating the crowd here at NXT and bringing out one of his guys, the current Intercontinental Champion, Curtis Axel. Ringside, I'm Tony Dawson alongside William Regal for another much anticipated night of action here on NXT.
I understand that you're all in awe, basking in the glow of perfection, but how wrong you are, because Curtis Axel is better than perfect. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, we just came by here to say good evening and hello. It's not like Curtis Axel was actually willing to defend the Intercontinental title here tonight, because as Curtis Axel and I travel through the Sunshine State, we've come to the realization that there's not a human being in Florida that's man enough to take the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship from Curtis Axel.
Paul, thank you for joining us here tonight. But I think all these people here would agree, I think that I'm man enough to beat you for that title here tonight.
Oh, now, first of all,
Whoa. I have this, Paul. You're man enough. He said he's man enough. Look at this guy, huh? You're man enough? You want an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship? Well, you got it! Wait. I didn't say tonight. I didn't say it was tonight. How about this? How about we do it for Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving show. You can thank me for giving you an Intercontinental Championship match. How about that? Or how about we do it, wait. How about we do it on Christmas? Christmas is a huge show in NXT. Or how about just
Shut up! Either you defend that title here tonight, or you prove to me and all these people that you're not quite man enough to hang here at NXT.
You want a shot at this? You want a shot, big man? Come on!
What a start to NXT, the master of the 5 count, Big E Langston, taking on Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental Championship. Thanksgiving and Christmas have come early, Mr. Regal. Curtis Axel wanted to push back this showdown to then.
Not for Curtis Axel. I think he's a little ill-advised there. Paul Heyman would agree with me, I believe. I've just thought of something. If you combined Paul Heyman and Big E's hairdos together, you'd have one complete haircut.
If you're as tough as Mr. Regal, you can make that kind of statement. Paul Heyman looking on. What does Paul Heyman mean? We know his guys have been so successful in your 30 years.
You're answering your own question there,
anyone
Tony.
like Paul Heyman.
You're answering your own question. All these gentlemen are successful, and that's what matters. They're all champions, they all make money.
4 champions among Paul Heyman's guys, and this his most recent Paul Heyman guy, Curtis Axel. Oh! Belly to belly! The power of Big E Langston on display. Langston sending Curtis Axel out. This battle for the Intercontinental Championship rolls on NXT.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
A battle for the Intercontinental Championship. The title holder, Curtis Axel, under duress. Big E Langston in control here, Mr. Regal.
Look at the way that Big E Langston's just constricting the head area of Curtis Axel. Goodness.
Oh! Fierce shoulder from Langston. The former football player at Iowa, showing the skills that made him a standout on the defensive line. The master of the 5 count, Big E Langston, a fan favorite here. Former NXT champion, Langston, the aggressor right now. Ooh! Clubbing blow from behind by Curtis Axel, the Intercontinental champion who claimed his crown at the Payback pay-per-view in a memorable triple threat showdown against The Miz and Wade Barrett. Mr. Regal, what are you seeing tactically from Curtis Axel?
Curtis Axel's trying everything possible to try and wear down Big E Langston, and it's a difficult task. It's a momentous task, but he's doing his best and he's doing a good job.
You can hear the NXT fans chanting, "Thank you, Paul." It was Paul Heyman's boasts that there was no one man enough to compete for the Intercontinental Championship here in Florida. Well, it's Tampa, Florida, native Big E Langston, vying for that coveted title, one of the most treasured championships in sports entertainment. Curtis Axel on the attack. Axel flying in. Axel for the cover, kick out by Langston. Axel, the son of Mr. Perfect, the grandson of the Axe.
And he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job here. He's getting the big man off his feet, and that's what you have to do. Big E Langston's got all that power in his legs and his hips. I mean, this is a man that deadlifts 800 pounds. Squats 800, or nearly 900 pounds, actually.
We saw Big E Langston earlier today wearing a t-shirt that reads 1 Ton Club. In 3 lifts, Big E Langston could get over 2,000 pounds. Striking strength. Look at Langston! Demonstrating that strength! Explosive clotheslines, 3 in a row. Is Langston closing in on the Intercontinental Championship? Big E coming through. The E train exploding right through Curtis Axel. The straps are off. The pain is coming. Paul Heyman.
Now that wasn't wise.
It didn't even move Langston.
The winner by disqualification, Big E Langston.
Paul Heyman creating enough of a distraction to let Curtis Axel back in. This match is over. The bell has already sounded. And it's unfortunate because Langston appeared to be closing in on the Intercontinental Championship. Paul Heyman, by any means necessary, serving his client.
And that's a good thing, sometimes. If you think your client's in trouble, you need to get him out of there quickly and do a good job of it, and Paul Heyman did. He risked his own, and actually it's very admirable of Paul Heyman because he risked his own welfare to help his client.
Langston battling back to his feet. There goes the title. Langston loaded up for the big ending. The former NXT champion, Big E Langston, proving this is still his house, Mr. Regal.
And one has to wonder, if it wasn't for Paulie's help there, what could have happened?
NXT Tag Team Champions Corey Graves and Adrian Neville team up with Xavier Woods to battle United States Champion Dean Ambrose and WWE Tag Team Champions Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns in our main event tonight.
Please welcome my guest at this time, Sami Zayn.
Hello, Renee.
Hi, Sami.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
So I know that you've been going through quite a bit lately. I mean, with the recent comments from Bo Dallas, and then just this battle you've been having with Antonio Cesaro. I mean, just a few weeks ago between Cesaro and Zeb Coulter, exposing who they think that you are. I just wanted to get your reactions to that.
Well, Renee, this thing with Bo obviously is an afterthought for me right now. I've been embroiled in this thing with Cesaro for far too long. And now Cesaro and now Coulter, too, with exposing me for who you think I am, or exposing me as an Arab or as a Canadian or someone who hid behind my identity. What gave it away? Was it when I spoke Arabic to you in the middle of the ring? Did that have something to do with it, maybe? You see, I'm not ashamed of what I am. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm Sami Zayn. And if you don't remember, I'm the guy that beat you in the middle of the ring when you were in the middle of running your mouth about how there's no competition around. And maybe you also forgot that I'm the guy who challenged you to a third match well over a month ago, and yet still I hear nothing. Well, Cesaro, you want to up the ante. You want to try to make this personal. Let's up the ante. Let's make this match a 2 out of 3 falls match. I got one, you got one. You say I got mine by chance, let's leave nothing to chance. You want to win, you got to do it twice. Now, my dear Renee, they want to expose me. Cesaro, I'm going to expose you for what you are, a coward.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Mason Ryan turned heads a couple of weeks ago here on NXT, not just dispatching Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy, but dancing with tons of fun.
Yes, and he had a great time doing it, and the fans here in NXT loved it as well. Mason Ryan, the Welsh Wizard. You said he turns heads. He turns heads everywhere he goes. Now then.
People, if you want to make some money, you have to spend some money. Which is why I, Sylvester Lefort, world-class entrepreneur from the French Riviera, I have an investissement that brings me a lot of money. And here it is, I give to you Scott Dawson!
Captain Roughneck, Scott Dawson, coming to compete against the mountain of a man, Mason Ryan.
Scott Dawson, a vicious competitor. Sylvester Lefort, he's got all this money. Why doesn't he buy some deodorant? He smells like a lodging house cat. Unbelievable.
And he didn't take your suggestion about not wearing his sunglasses indoors.
Not only that, well, you're in a dangerous situation when you're at ringside. Why would you want to wear sunglasses? Have them pushed into your face. Not a smart thing. But he's obviously found a winner in Scott Dawson, I believe, anyway.
The pants
But
of Sylvester Lefort,
well,
you pointed those out earlier. Those cost him 1,700 euros from an Italian tailor in the French Riviera. It's all about Monet, the hashtag that Sylvester Lefort uses, and he feels that Scott Dawson is his ticket to Big Monet.
I may have spoken too soon about Scott Dawson. I'm a big fan of Scott Dawson, but exactly, unfortunately, he's in there against this behemoth of a man. A long line of great Welsh competitors, the exotic Adrian Street, Tony Charles.
The brute force of Mason Ryan. How can you explain that to someone who hasn't been in the ring with this massive man?
I think it's self-explanatory. If you're just watching the screen, you can see how powerful he is. And this, hang on, oh, dear.
Lingering issues between Amore, Colin Cassidy, and Mason Ryan, who's now distracted.
Did you see there where Scott Dawson took advantage and he got that knee block in there, took the knee out. That's a smart thing to do when you got that opportunity. Take Mason Ryan's knees away from him, take his legs down.
Well, Dawson has seized control momentarily. Oh, back into command.
That's the problem, though. You think you've done damage to Mason Ryan's knee, but it's not enough because he's so powerful and so strong. Oh, dear.
Mason Ryan to close it out. It's over. But Mason Ryan's still working.
Mason Ryan!
7-footer Colin Cassidy slung out of the ring like a rag doll. The awesome strength of Mason Ryan laying waste to 3 competitors. The Welsh Wizard putting on a clinic.
Due to Emma's injury last week after the dance battle, it'll be Summer Rae who takes on NXT Women's Champion Paige. Can the First Lady of NXT dance her way through the anti-diva to capture the title? We'll find out next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your NXT Women's Championship!
The winner of the women's tournament and first ever women's champion, Paige, coming to the ring, and the roar for Paige is significant.
The enchanting raven-haired lady from Norwich, England. Miss Helen Boots, and it's wonderful. The celebrations have been going on in the United Kingdom for Paige. It's been incredible. This is a piece of history. The first NXT Ladies Champion is British. Makes me very proud. In fact, English.
The anti-diva, has had a strong following ever since she debuted. We're at full sail. And a huge opportunity for her opponent, Summer Rae. Remember last week here on NXT, Emma won the right to take on Paige, but was not medically cleared to compete because of an attack by Summer Rae. Talk about a poor loser.
Well, you can't really say that it was fair the way that Summer Rae won this opportunity, but she's here, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? Any opportunity that's given to you, you take it.
Well, and Summer Rae made a challenge to Paige. Theirs is a long and storied rivalry.
Yes, it is.
These two so familiar with one another, and that's one of the issues we'll talk about during the matchup, familiarity.
But
how does that play into this showdown?
Familiarity can breed contempt. And you have to watch it. You think you know all about an opponent, but that opponent can bamboozle you at any time, so you can't take Paige for granted.
Introducing first, from Raleigh, North Carolina, the challenger, Summer Rae. And her opponent, from Norwich, England, the NXT Women's Champion, Paige.
We can see the aggression in the eyes of both of these competitors, and that's what it's all about, the NXT Women's Championship. The rewards of being a champion are infinite in WWE. We think about the various champions here at NXT and where they are now.
You don't have to be a
Langston,
mind reader to know,
Shield.
Tony, that this is going to be very physical competition here. As you said, these two have a history here on NXT, and they're out to prove who's the best. As I was saying before, can't take your
cross
opponent
body.
ever for granted.
Paige rolling into a cover. Oh, Paige, aggressive from the start. The kind of intensity you'd expect in a championship match.
1, 2.
Oh, a toss by the hair. I know, Mr. Regal, you call that taking liberties, but
That's not
always
taking
fair.
it. No, that's not taking liberties.
When the stakes are this high, we see competitors do whatever it takes. Caught the boot, this is familiarity. The kick, brilliantly countered by Summer Rae. These two know each other so well.
Now, we didn't quite see the damage there, but it looked like Paige hurt her nose. Now, when you hurt your nose or get your nose banged, your eyes start to water and it can throw you completely off your game. You don't know where your opponent is. Looks like Summer Rae is taking great advantage of this now.
This is Summer Rae in for the cover. The championship would mean so much to Summer Rae.
It would mean so much to any competitor because you know that all eyes in the WWE are looking at you. You want to be the champion.
Shoulders down and the count to 2.
You want the prestige, you want the honor, and you want the opportunities that it creates for you with the WWE.
Oh! A very physical matchup. You called it from the start, and now it's Summer Rae, another chance at victory spoiled. Kick out by Paige at 1. We've seen Summer Rae from the very start of this matchup taunting, talking, woofing.
What did you say?
Woofing.
What's that?
Taunting.
Oh, okay.
Synonym. Paige turns it around. Arm drag takedown. And now Summer Rae into a submission hold.
Actually, I'll have to take umbrage with you there. That's not a submission hold. She had an
This is shoulders down.
Now she's applied a submission hold. When you put the forearm against the cheekbone, then you can sometimes get a submission from it.
Driven into the turnbuckle. Clear animosity between these two. Elbows, hair pulling. Now it's Paige catching Summer Rae's boot. We've seen this earlier in the match. Summer Rae vulnerable. Oh! Face first into the mat. Championship level intensity. The women's champion, Paige. Aggressively defending her crown. Oh!
I've said it before, but I just love to see a lady knee somebody in the face.
And you've said it specifically about Paige.
Of course.
Paige in control. Paige Turner! In for the victory. The champ retains the title.
Here is your winner and still the NXT Women's Champion, Paige.
What a great victory there for Paige. This is going to build her confidence even more. All the divas in the WWE and here in NXT are all looking at Paige because they know she could be the one that takes their spot.
Paige with the Women's Championship on the line comes up victorious. A hard-fought battle, and Paige continues to reign over the Divas division here at NXT.
Please welcome my guest at this time, WWE Divas Champion, AJ Lee. AJ, how are you?
I'm great. Look at my baby. Isn't she pretty?
Very, very pretty. Okay, so next week you're going to be here at NXT with the championship on the line. Do you have a challenger yet?
Gosh, you know what? I like things to be unpredictable. That's just who I am. So it could be anyone, literally anyone. It could be the camera guy. Hello. It could be the boom guy. My mom's in town. It could be her. Or it could be you, Renee.
No, I don't think that me and you having a match is a good idea at all for me. No, thank you.
Like,
Nope.
Hi, AJ.
Hi.
I'm Bailey.
Hi. Oh, I know you. I'm AJ. Oh, you said that. You said that.
You know my name? You're the champion.
Yeah.
You're the Divas champion.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're
Didn't
fine.
mean to hold you that tight.
You're fine.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I was following you from your car.
Oh.
And then I followed you from the locker room. And I was just standing back there just so like I can hear your voice.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah. And then I heard you talking about defending your championship next week.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
Do you think you could wrestle me for that championship? Next week.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Next week?
Yeah, next week. Let's do it.
Bailey and AJ?
Yeah, AJ and Bailey.
Oh, sounds good together. I don't know why people think you're crazy. You're awesome.
What did you just call me?
I think you're awesome. I don't know why people think you're crazy because you're letting me make my dream come true, wrestling for the Divas Championship. Maybe after I beat you, like I feel like we could still be friends. We're getting along great right now, and I just feel like it's gonna be so much fun, and then it's gonna be even better afterwards. Thanks, AJ. You're the best.
Tensions have reached a boiling point as NXT Tag Champions Adrian Neville and Corey Graves team with Xavier Woods to take on The Shield. The explosive six-man tag match is coming up next on NXT. Next week on NXT.
I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world.
One thing they're gonna remember is the hottest superstar in the WWE today, Dolph Ziggler.
He's captured the Intercontinental Championship, Money in the Bank, the United States Championship, and is a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Now it's time for WWE superstar Dolph Ziggler to steal the show at the NXT Arena.
My time is now.
What does the show-off have in store for the NXT universe? We'll find out next week on NXT.
Things are exactly what they...
After crashing the backstage interview tonight, Bailey gets her shot at AJ and her Divas Championship. Can the unique NXT star upset one of the top divas in WWE? We'll find out next week on NXT.
Welcome back to ringside. Mr. Regal, during that break, a vicious attack.
Yes, he was.
Grinning.
Yes, he was.
But there was nothing to smile about for Summer Rae. Attacked from behind and ruthlessly pounded into the mat by Emma. The Evolution left Summer Rae spinning. Emma left a message loud and clear.
Yes. You're not going to be messed with. Good for her.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and the United States Champion, Dean Ambrose, The Shield.
The Shield cut their teeth here at NXT. Now they're at the next level, starring all of them with gold. Mr. Regal, these three have cut an extraordinary path of destruction.
I honestly can't remember, and I'm a real student of our industry, of any three men making more of an impact in such a short amount of time, ever.
And their opponents, introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 209 pounds, Corey Graves.
And Corey Graves is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. You can see the title around his waist. This is a determined Corey Graves that has plenty of history with the Shield.
We're just about to break the silence.
And from Newcastle, England, weighing 196 pounds, Adrian Neville.
Adrian Neville all but guaranteed victory 2 weeks ago here on NXT, calling out the Shield's Dean Ambrose, the United States champion. Xavier Woods and Corey Graves that came to the aid of Adrian Neville in that United States Championship match last week. It looked as if Neville was going to shock the NXT and WWE universes by beating Dean Ambrose. The Shield got involved and the match was over.
Well, let's face facts here. Adrian Neville had Dean Ambrose beat. There's no two ways about that. The Shield did the smart thing that made the save, to save their champion.
Look of determination in the eyes of Adrian Neville.
We've seen it tonight in the first few minutes, just here. People say the eyes tell everything, right? And I'm always saying that. You've seen the intensity in all the eyes of all the competitors. They mean business.
This entire
the
night.
Eyes are the windows to the soul, Tony. I don't have a soul, but...
It's poetic and it's true. And all night long here on NXT, we have seen determined efforts, memorable battles, and now this is our main event. Six-man tag team action. Corey Graves getting the start.
I can assure you, Tony.
Seth Rollins.
I can assure you, Tony, without a doubt, that every top WWE official is watching this match, and they're watching it for 6 reasons. They want to know exactly how these competitors perform tonight.
Seth Rollins, the first NXT champion, now a main roster superstar. One of 7 NXT debuts that were made in the calendar year leading up to WrestleMania 29. This
that makes
is
us
the
so
pipeline.
proud here at NXT.
This is
that
the
makes
pipeline.
everybody. You're going to keep doing it, aren't you?
Sorry, Mr. Regal. One of the trainers said with pride at the Performance Center, this is fertile soil for WWE superstars to grow and develop. And the proof is in those numbers. Seth Rollins, the aggressor early. Oh! What a counter! Corey Graves with a drop kick. This is a chance, as you said, as the tag is made for these NXT superstars to make a statement against WWE superstars. It's Neville now against Seth Rollins. Oh! Back Back-to-back drop kicks by Adrian Neville. The explosive offensive Neville, something you've talked about in the past as a quick tag is made, and Xavier Woods is into the match for the
As
first
you
time.
pointed out there, Tony, great kicks. One to the knee, one to the temple.
Xavier Woods, the consummate scholar athlete, studying for his
Certainly is,
PhD. Ooh, Hurricane Rana! Woods in for the victory! Quick kick out by Rollins. Seth Rollins has been isolated from his Shield teammates. Graves tagged in.
And you know that Xavier Woods is a student. He knows the team formulation of Adrian Neville and Corey Graves, and he's watched them, obviously. So he's noticed how he's performing as they were as a team. He's keeping their opponent, Seth Rollins in this case, in their half of the ring.
We heard Michael Cole on so many occasions talk about the numbers game, the Shield so aggressive and effective when using their numeric advantage. Tonight, it's 3-on-3, and right now, 1-on-1.
You do have, I have to point this out, you have the odd man out, which is Xavier Woods, because he's not part of the team normally, of a unit. He's working very well with the tag team champions at the moment.
The leg whip effective. The Shield have been on their heels in the early moments of this match. Look at this! Woods and Neville soaring in. This six-man main event is coming right back on NXT. Welcome back to NXT, the six-man main event tag action. And what we missed during the break was Roman Reigns seizing control of this matchup with a vicious clothesline. Xavier Woods laid out Mr. Regal.
That's what we're talking about, teams working as a unit, and the Shield, there's nobody better at it. I honestly don't think there's ever been anybody better at it. We saw how they had an opportunity there to get control, and that's what Roman Reigns did. He took control of Xavier Woods. Oh, dear me.
Woods in extreme pain. It's Dean Ambrose, the legal man for the Shield. The Hounds of Justice.
What I like is the subtleties. Did you see how Roman Reigns got that extra shot in on the way out? Did you see that, Tony?
In for the cover, Ambrose.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Nod your head.
The Shield have totally turned around this match, Mr. Regal.
How
have they done it?
Have you seen the way that Ambrose, his shots and his elbows, his little elbows, they don't look a lot, but they're precise and to the point. Short elbows that do a lot of damage.
You can see Xavier Woods is damaged right now. Staggering. Ooh, look at the balance of Woods. Makes the tag. Graves in. The savior of misbehavior, Corey Graves, has it stuck on automatic. A flurry of strikes from Corey Graves. Ooh! Corey Graves diving in.
Now chop block to the knee. Now this is where Corey Graves did at his
Lucky 13!
best.
Can he lock in Lucky 13? Dean Ambrose under duress.
The Shield doing the smart thing though, saving their partner. That's all you can do in a situation like this. Dean Ambrose needs to get out though so he can get some
Dean Ambrose
back into his leg.
Clearly injured, favoring the leg. And now it's Roman Reigns, the legal man.
That's a great thing about having a team though.
Reigns in for the victory.
If you get injured, you can hopefully get your partner in so you can get some feeling back into that injured body part.
Ooh, powerful slam by Roman Reigns. The elbow drop and now Reigns to close it out.
Have you noticed the positioning that the Shield, the way that they're keeping Corey Graves in there? It's not just their half of the ring, their quarter of the ring. They're making the most of that. Quick tags in and out, do a lot of damage, get back out. This is where they're at their best.
Yeah. Timely tag made, and now it's Seth Rollins in command. Rollins, of course, well rested. A knee right to the chin. Can Rollins end it? Another kick out by Corey Graves. That shot on target. How did Graves kick out?
Honestly, I don't know, because that knee was right to the point of Corey Graves' chin. Perfect. Shows you that Corey Graves certainly doesn't have a glass chin, does he?
The toughness of Corey Graves has been established. We have seen over the course of many matches the mental and physical toughness of Corey Graves. And Graves has now battled back to his feet. Rollins kept his balance, made the tag. Reigns the legal man. It looked like the balance and control of the match had shifted, but a tag made, and now it's Roman Reigns, the aggressor.
That's what separates the good teams from the not so successful teams. It's knowing where your partner is at any one time in case you need him. You need his assistance, and we saw a perfect example of that there.
The kind of chemistry you'd expect from the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Of course.
Able to unseat Team Hell No after months at the top. Daniel Bryan and Kane were defeated by the Shield.
And listen to what you've just said there, Tony. Unseat Daniel Bryan and Kane. How successful were Daniel Bryan and Kane, and the Shield were able to upset them. It shows you how good they are.
The Shield came up from NXT to WWE and made an immediate impact. And there is a strong impact to the forehead with a strike by Roman Reigns. Now the Shield in total control, Mr. Regal. Dean Ambrose, remember, left the match up earlier, favoring the leg.
That seems to be the Shield's MO, though, doesn't it? They're always in perfect control. Short arm lariat.
Ambrose to end the match. Another kick out by Corey Graves. Staying alive.
Simple things that you just saw Dean Ambrose do. Whenever he had the he just stood in front of his opponent and just stopped him from making that tag. It could make all the difference, just the movement at 2 or 3 feet, that you could stop that tag.
Ambrose taking time to taunt the corner of Corey Graves. Ooh! Suplex and a tag made. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose have been so effective working as a unit. It's Reigns into the matchup.
Such a presence about Roman Reigns. From the very first day I ever saw him, he's just a presence. People, even if they don't know who he is, well, before they know who he is now, obviously, but when he first came here to NXT, people stare at him. He just carries an aura about him, and he backs up that aura.
The night he debuted, you said he has that it factor. Now it's Corey Graves battling back to his feet. Graves! Look at this! Corey Graves, can he get free and make a tag?
He has to make that tag. It's the most important thing in his life right now, is to make that tag.
The Shield are staggered for the moment. Tag made. Can Ambrose get there? Tag made! Springboard, but came up empty. Neville into the matchup. The speed of Adrian Neville. Neville changing the tempo immediately.
Adrian Neville's not quick, he's sudden.
Oh, look at that! To the temple, a boot on target.
That was a perfect enziguri right to the temple.
Neville, so dangerous in the air. Daring move!
Oh! Goodness gracious me.
Knees up, and Neville.
That's knocked the air right out of him, completely knocked the stuffing out of him. How can the Shield take advantage here?
Neville in agony. Rollins in on the tag. Rollins in control. Oh, look at the balance of Neville. What an athlete. Xavier Woods with the tag. Woods cross body. Woods for the victory. What a moment. No. Xavier Woods came on and looked like he had what it took to end the matchup. Woods with a boot on target. Another shot to the temple. Xavier Woods in for the victory. Leg hooked. It's over now. What a matchup, Mr. Regal. This main event.
It's Morphin time!
Oh! Xavier Woods with explosive offense. Woods in for the victory. Hooks the leg, and it's over. Oh, spoiled again by Reigns.
Exactly, able to make that save when it was most needed.
A boot to the chest. Xavier Woods making an impact. Now it's Neville into the matchup. Absolute chaos in the ring. Oh, Neville! Sending Reigns out of the ring. Ambrose and Woods now. It's Graves. What a fight in our main event. Six-man tag action.
Ambrose got a cheap shot in there on Woods.
Oh! Graves goes down hard. Outside the 20 by 20. Rollins soaring in. Came up empty. Xavier Woods, the legal man, against Seth Rollins. Woods trying to load up Rollins. What a win this would be for Woods and his six-man tag team.
That's the understatement of the year, Tony. Of course, this would be the greatest winner of this team's life because everybody in the WWE will be looking at them and wanting them to take the place of the Shield.
Countered by Rollins, though. Not so fast. The Shield using the numeric advantage. Oh! Powerful throw, spear by Reigns. Lights out. The Shield.
Here is your winner, the Shield.
I have to say, bravo to the teamwork of the Shield. Just wonderful teamwork. That's what makes them so successful.
One of the most amazing main events we've seen on NXT. The Shield pushed to the limit. Maximum effort. But in the end, the champions from the WWE roster come up victorious. Coming back to NXT and reminding the entire NXT universe why the Shield is so dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, Antonio Cesaro. Antonio, earlier on tonight we heard from Sami Zayn, and he had some pretty harsh words for you. He actually challenged you to a 2 out of 3 falls match for next week. What's your reaction to that?
He called me a coward, didn't he? He called me a coward. He called me a coward. I am the greatest American that ever walked this land. I am the boss of the world. And that stupid, arrogant punk calls me a coward. He wants a 2 out of 3 falls match. Sammy, you're on. And when I'm done with you, you will wish you would never crawl out of that little crap hole you came from. I'm gonna beat you so bad. Come on, Sammy, come on.